My name is Gavin Bamford, Committee Member of Local Cross-Community History Group, History Hub Ulster. I'd like to welcome you all to our small Gallipoli commemoration event. It is held as part of the nationwide Last Post project, where events have been held all over the United Kingdom during this weekend, this being the centenary of the start of the campaign. I would like to mention our partners. The Last Post project team consisting of Super Act and Heritage Lottery Fund. The Ulster Folk and Transport Museum, who have very kindly allowed us to utilise their facilities that include the wonderful exhibit behind me. It's a replica of the Northern Bank Company branch in Port Glenone. Patrick and Brona Davey beside me of Davey Music. We look forward to hearing their musical piece. Please support them all if you see them at a future event. Before we remember our officials who served at Gallipoli, I want to first read into the record part of the text taken from page 203 of the Northern Banking Company Limited 1824 to 1924 Centenary volume published in 1925. The author E.D. Hill writes, "A perusal of the record of those who served will, we feel confident, engender a feeling of pride in the part the officials of the bank took in the operations of the Great War. Many banks have published separate war volumes recording the service of the members of their staff. In the case of kindred institutions across the water, the numbers of those who so served run into figures larger, perhaps by comparison, than those we show. But it must be remembered that, with very few exceptions, every man who went from an Irish bank was a volunteer. 99 officials in all, 25% of staff volunteered. 7 of the number were rejected on medical grounds, and of the remainder, 15 made the supreme sacrifice. We honour the names of all who volunteered, and we hold in reverence the memory of those who fell, many, alas, of whom were but lads on the threshold of life." We're now going to hear a collection of wartime music, and over to Patrick and Brona Davey of Davey Music. We now come to the part of this event where we remember the 4 Northern Banking Company officials who served in Gallipoli. They were Private William Frederick Alexander Matthews. He was born in Dublin in 1893 and was the son of Marcus Bereford Matthews and Mrs. Annie Matthews. Marcus Matthews was a bank manager and with his family lived in Henry Street, Dublin. The family were of Church of Ireland faith. In 1910, William joined Northern Bank at Balls Branch in Dublin. The following year, the family moved to Northern Bank House in Grafton Street in Dublin. In early 1914, William was transferred to head office in Belfast. After the outbreak of war, William volunteered and enlisted into the 7th Battalion Royal Dublin Fusiliers, part of the 10th Irish Division, as a private. He fought in battles at Suvla Bay Landing and Chocolate Hill before he was killed in action on the 13th of September 1915, aged 21. William was awarded the British War Medal, the British Victory Medal and the Star. He is commemorated on the Hales Memorial in Turkey. Warrant Officer Class 2 Thomas W. Cooper was an Englishman and joined Northern Bank in 1904 as a bank porter. He was working in Grafton Street branch in Dublin when he enlisted into the 5th Battalion Royal Irish Regiment, part of the 10th Irish Division. Thomas saw service in Gallipoli, the landing at Suvla Bay and in the Salonika campaign before transferring to the Western Front. He was demobilised in April 19 and also was awarded the Star, British War Medal and the British Victory Medal. Private Charles Kevin Fitzsimmons was born on the 9th of November 1890. His family was from Newry and were of Roman Catholic faith. Kevin joined Northern Bank in 1909 at head office in Belfast. Transferred follows to Mohill, Ballycastle and Shercock. In October 1914, whilst based in Shercock branch, Kevin enlisted into the Royal Army Medical Corps as a private. He served with the British Expeditionary Force in France and saw further action during the Suvla Bay landings at Gallipoli and in Salonika. Later he transferred to the 2nd Battalion Royal Irish Fusiliers, which had joined the 10th Irish Division in November 1916. He saw further action in Salonika, Strumafali and Palestine, Gaza and Nablus campaigns before he was demobilised in April 1919. Fitzsimmons was awarded the Star, the British War Medal and the British Victory Medal. Following demobilisation, he rejoined the Northern Bank in early 1919 at Shercock. Transfers followed to Ballycastle and then back in charge of Shercock. Further transfers followed with Dara, Shercock again, Skerries, head office, Oldcastle and back to head office. He died in 1953, aged 62. Lieutenant Thomas Richard Jenkins was born in Oldcastle on the 5th of December 1893. He was the son of Thomas F. Jenkins and Mary E. Jenkins, who were of Church of Ireland faith. In 1911, whilst living in Moyla, County Meath, Thomas joined Northern Bank at head office. Transfers followed with Dromore, Ballyborough and Balls Branch, Dublin. In October 1914, whilst he was working in Balls Branch, Thomas volunteered and enlisted into the Royal Dublin Fusiliers, part of the 10th Irish Division, as a private. Jenkins saw action as well at Suvla Bay in the Gallipoli campaign and in the subsequent campaign against the Bulgarians in Salonika. Promoted to 2nd Lieutenant in 1917 with the Durham Light Infantry and later promoted to Lieutenant in early 1919. That same year, Jenkins transferred to the Army Military Accountancy Department in India. Demobilisation came in December 1919. He was awarded the Star, the British War Medal and the British Victory Medal. Following demobilisation, Jenkins rejoined the Northern Bank in January 1920 at head office. Transfers followed to Balls Branch in Dublin, head office and back to Balls Branch, Dublin. Jenkins left the bank in 1926. We also take this opportunity to remember all bank officials from all over Ireland who served in the Great War. Now we come to the last part of our event, the playing of the last post. We welcome again Patrick and Bruna to play. lest we forget. That concludes our commemoration. History Hub Ulster would like to thank all our partners, Michael our cameraman, and for those who participated today. Thank you all very much.